Sustainability. My name's Kerry, this is my channel, and today I'm coming to you from my storeroom. It's desperate, isn't it, when you have to do a video from your storeroom because you can't get in your actual sewing room. Anyway, I just wanted to jump on and talk about some really good books I found in my local library. This one's a really good one, How to Sew Sustainably, and it is by Wendy. Apparently she is pretty well known. I'll just read you the blurb. She's worked in the fashion industry since 2000, and in 2007 she started teaching dressmaking and pattern cutting and textiles for adults. She has a degree in fashion design and an MA in design, and is fully qualified teacher because I think she's UK based. And she also has a couple other books here. Oops. Okay, so anyway, what caught my eye is this t-shirt on the front. I love it. I've been wanting to experiment with different scraps of fabric because I teach sustainability at school. I thought it was a great book to look at. So what I like to do when I get a book, I try a few things from them, and just to see if my students can do them. So I really love this t-shirt because who doesn't have lots of t-shirts that they can cut up and make into a new piece? So that's really great. So also, and it's just like taking your measurements. So it's like working from blocks, like squares. So the t-shirt ends up just being this. So front, back, and then you've got the it's got little gusset here, so it goes straight across, but then you've got these little triangle bits here, even though the square on here you do cut them. And then a little cuff is this bit of the sleeve. I just thought, I just love that. If you could find like a range of stripes from the op shop or whatever you've got lying around, and then the back is really nice. So I really love this t-shirt, it really appealed to me. But not only the t-shirt, there are also, where are we? So that's a little gusset in the neck, really cute. Oh, here, this picture on this one here, this is like, if you want to extend something, like if you've got sweatshirts that are too short, it's great to just put like a feature patchwork around just to add the length. So that's really cool. So they show you how to do that. This one here is just adding shirts on the bottom. We've done something similar to that with the Sew Upcycle, was it? I can't remember. Sew Upcycle 23, was it? I'll put a picture up here of what I made. So it's a little bit like that. Here's the full dress here. So I love that. That's another idea you can do with shirts. And yeah, I'm not keen on these. No thanks. It's like would feel like wearing a nappy. I know some people like them, but it's not for me. Yeah, so this is a really nice book. I really like this kimono, denim kimono type jacket. Again, I have lots of denim scraps, and I've just sorted through a load of denim scraps and I have a big pile, so I'm going to do something with that, hopefully, she says. And also I have a lot of sweatshirt offcuts, so I might get my students to actually try doing something like this, a jumper, like making up the pieces so you don't get the full piece of fabric. This is a nice little kimono here. It's quite nice. So they're calling it a robe, but yeah, I just thought it's such a lovely little book. A majority of them appeal to me, like this nice little scarf made out of like the rest of your t-shirts. Like if you've got more scrap, you could make that. So yeah, so that is How to Sew Sustainably by Wendy. So that's my first book. Second book I found, and you're probably aware of her. It's Cashmerete, and I know she does a lot of patterns, and I've seen them, people review a lot of them. Well, now there is a book, and it's Jenny Rushmore of Cashmerete, and you get the patterns in the back here. And it's got lots of tips on how to sew and stuff like that, you know, reading a pattern, what you need in your toolkit, etc. A little bit about sewing patterns. Now, I've never used a Cashmerete pattern, but the sizes are really good. So I am going to, and I like everything in this book, so I'm gonna have a busy time. I'll just go through some of the projects that I'm looking at. So the whole section on patterns. So first up, we have the Mont Veil dress and tunic. Look at that, gorgeous. So I would probably most likely make the tunic more than the dress. And there's such good size inclusivity. So and it's broken down into cups. See, cup sizes. So I'm around a D, so I will be looking at, so the sizes are also given in US, UK and EU, so you've got a choice of where you want to go with the sizes. But if you go with the UK sizes, so they've got hips in the UK, this is inches, 60 up to 80 inches in this particular one, but because it's flared and skims over the hips, that's probably why it's actually so, that's the finished garment measurement, so plenty of room. So if you're looking at the bust for this, it starts from a 42 1/8 right up to 62 1/8, which is in English for me is 107 centimeters through to 158 centimeters, and that's measuring your full bust for a C and D cup. And then an E and F cup is 110 right through to 160 centimeters, GH 112 right through to 163. I'll put some pictures up here. And then it even tells you, you know, how much fabric you're going to need depending on what size. And like I said, you've got a choice between UK, US and EU. So it's brilliant. It even gives you the lay plans. It's basically just a book of patterns with all the information. My next one is this gorgeous Randolph skirt. Lovely. And I have had a tartan fabric. I don't know if I've got enough, but I've had a tartan fabric for ages I really want to use. Just one second. So this tartan fabric that I've had about 7 years easily. I'm hoping I've got enough for that, because that would be a great winter skirt. I'm not a big skirt wearer, but I reckon with a tartan wearing with tights in winter, what sizes for that is, I'll put them up on the screen again. So UK, so all these range from a UK 16 through to a UK 36, a US 12 through to a US 32, and for EU a 44 right through to a 64. So yeah, I'll put the measurements up here. So we've got a waist starting in inches, 33 5/8 through to 53 5/8. Hip measurement 44 through to 68. And in centimeters, the waist is 85 centimeters through to 136 centimeters. Hips 112 centimeters through to 163. So that is another one I really like. Beautiful bright one there. So I could actually make one for summer. The next one is these gorgeous pants. So I don't reckon I'd make the full pants. I reckon I'd make them into shorts. And these look a little bit like a pair of shorts that I live in summer that I got from Kmart. That's a shop in Australia. And again, the measurements are really good for that. The waist in inches is 32 through to a 52. This is finished garment measurement. And this is waist relaxed. That's 81 centimeters through to 132 centimeters. Hip 43 inches through to 63 inches, and that is 109 centimeters through to 160. So really, really generous. It goes up to, now the inseam, if you're tall, only goes up to a 30 inseam inch, which is a 76, and that's like across the sizes, so that's interesting. Not sure why they haven't slightly gone up, so I think I'll stick to the shorts. There is not a short option, I'm just going to do the short option. There's an option for pockets or no pockets. Obviously I'm good for pockets, I love pockets. The next one is the Fairfax jacket. Now, I've been wanting to make a quilted jacket for at least 2 years, and I have a started own quilted jacket in my cupboard, which hasn't seen the light of day for like since I started it. So hopefully this will give me a little starter to get it ready for next winter. So you can do it with pockets or without pockets and a little tie enclosure. So I think the one I was going to start was going to have some kind of hood in it, but I quite like this one. And full bust, so in bust sizes, cup sizes, so full bust CD cup 43 inches through to 63, an EF cup 44 through to 64, a GH cup 45 up to 65 inches. That equates to CD cup 109 centimeters through to 160, 112 centimeters for an EF cup through to 163, a GH cup 114 centimeters through to 165. The waist 44 inches through to 64, which is 112 centimeters through to 163 centimeters. Here 46, so an added 46 inches through to 66 inches, which is 117 centimeters through to 168 centimeters. And again, these are finished garment measurements. So I think here's another little picture here. Gorgeous. And lastly is the Emily dress. See, this one is quite dressy, but I will probably just wear it as an everyday. I think that would be quite nice. So I really like the flutter sleeves here. So I would probably do this view, but there's an option for just a straight sleeveless. And full bust CD is 40 1/8 of an inch through to 60 1/8 of an inch, which is 102 centimeters through to 153 centimeters. EF cup 41 1/8 through to 61 1/8, which is 104 centimeters through to 155 centimeters. GH cup 42 1/8 through to a 62 1/8, which is 107 centimeters through to 158 centimeters. So quite generous. And even the bicep at finish length is pretty good. My biceps are about 15, so it starts at 20, so pretty good. Yeah, so let me know what you think. That's just a really lovely book. I got it from the library, so I'm sure it's available online. It's pretty new, it was printed this year, so yeah, have a look. I haven't looked at the patterns yet. That might be a next video when I'm tracing them off to see how they go and making toiles just to check they fit all right. So yeah, that's just another quick video. Hope you've had time to sew, hope you're well, and I'll see you in the next video.